Hi, good morning, everybody. I hope this is being broadcasted out to the YouTube. I know it's been quite some time since I've given an update, and there's been good reason for that. So what this is about is the hyperclaim process update. This is regarding the
Hi,
hypertech.
good morning, everybody. I hope this is being broadcasted out to the YouTube. I know it's been quite some time since I've given an update.
Sorry, I'm getting an echo over there. So with regards to, I think I just need to pause. It's come up on the YouTube. So with regards to the disclaimer, these views and opinions expressed in this presentation are solely for the purpose of the speaker and do not constitute professional or legal advice. All information shared is intended for the information purposes only. Viewers are encouraged to do their own research, conduct independent due diligence, and consult with qualified professionals before making any decisions based on the content of this presentation. The presenter assumes no liability for any actions taken in reliance on this information. All rights are reserved. So that's the standard disclaimers. We need to be able to put that through. So let's us go to the next slide. So what's this all about? If you're just watching this right now, for those that don't know, Sam Lee has been detained in Dubai, and this is relating to the Hypertech Group. And there's various programs that we are questioning the validity of those programs, and we are now taking on a legal case where we are seeking the truth and the transparency and the transfer of funds back. So there's another one. We are all Satoshi. So where this all began, I committed more than a year ago. When enough is enough, I said that we can't continue for people getting hurt out there, like myself and many people that I know. So we went out to seek the truth, the justice, and the chance to get our funds back. And where we are now after a year, for those people that have stood together, Sam Lee is detained in Dubai, although it was only announced in recently in November. This dates back way in early parts of October. And that was a year ago where I started in October 2023, when I put my hand up and said, look, we can't do this anymore. Anybody that wants to participate, if we get enough support, I would take this on and try to get some justice. And right now, I do believe we got justice, because right now, as we speak, Sam Lee is detained in Dubai. And we had been working with authorities since early October 2023 behind the scenes. And the amount of information that has been gathered on all the activities that are involved far surpass just the cryptocurrency things that have been taking place. So my concern is that I still get contacted every day saying people are only finding out about what we are doing as a community. And this concerns me, because the question is, where are the other leaders or people that assisted you? Why are they not informing you? Why didn't they make this available? And what's going to break my heart is, should we be successful getting some funds back, those people that were not told about this are going to miss out. I want to emphasize that this is not compulsory, and I encourage any action that people are taking to get to their to be able to get their funds back. So whether it's other legal action, working with the Dubai authorities individually, hiring your own lawyers, I think it's important that we do get the justice. Speaking of lawyers, it's quite interesting now, where once Sam has been detained and certain things have taken place, only now, after a lot of people have suffered, the legal people see, oh, maybe there is a chance that they can make some money now, and now they are courting all the different people. Our choice from the beginning was to work with the local Dubai authorities, where they have jurisdiction, and they will be able to focus on the necessary processes that they have there. Does that give us a guarantee? Absolutely not. There's no guarantees. But what we can say is that since this process has started, there certainly hasn't been any more programs where people have been abused or funds lost. Things have just all gone quiet. And in my opinion, we have at least stopped other people getting hurt. So for those people that have already contributed the $15, understand that we have already saved so many people the pain that we have been through. Now it's chance for us to get our funds back and to get to the truth and the justice, but we have at least helped those people not get hurt. So I did send out an email recently saying that we were going to start on the 16th of this month. However, I had to pull back a little bit. There were three main issues that we needed to address that came back with our communication. One is proof of life, and the deceased estates. So we needed to change one or two things whereby we needed to ensure that the person was truly alive and it's a true claim. And we needed to somehow ensure that it's not just digital. We needed to get a personal signature on a piece of paper, linked to the personal statement, linked to the claim number that we're doing. So we have now made those alterations. And the other side was the payment process, because we don't want to duplicate this process. So what we want to be able to do is send all the information to the authorities and then wait however necessary time, be it 2 months, 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, who knows, for them to be able to action out what is required. The course of action that we have taken is to lead towards a arbitration directly with the Hypertech Group and Sam Lee. What this essentially means is we have the evidence, we want our funds back. There's a court system that sits outside the standard court system. It gets heard. If Hypertech Group and Sam Lee accept the terms and are prepared to pay back, well, then we get our funds and we will then be paid back our funds. It's simply a returning of the goods that we are owed. The other reason I didn't send a follow-up email next week, you must please understand, when I send an email, a lot of people reply for no reason. So just give you an idea, if there's 4,000 emails that get sent in, and if we have to work through roughly 3 minutes, in other words, reading, responding, that's roughly 200 hours of work or 25 working days. So please understand, we cannot reply to everybody. We have some cases where people send 9 emails in a space of literally 24 hours, which is just really, for me, very frustrating and I feel sorry for the team that is helping out right now. So please just be considerate when you do write. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. The other thing that makes extra work for us is people just do not read. We've tried to communicate clearly also on the invoices. When we send the invoice out, we give the details on how to pay, and then somebody contacts us and says, how do we pay? So that's all is things that have taken time. So I just took a step back, said, let's work through everything, get it to a point that we're happy. We still have 90 plus payments with no reference at all. That's just money that's been paid in with no reference of an email, no reference of an invoice, no confirmation from anybody, just people have paid. So we need to make sure that we have the right people matched up to those people, but we can't wait any longer. We're moving forward. We also have a lot of people that filled in their wrong email addresses. Now, I think what's taken place here is when we asked for the form, we were asking for the email to correspond with you, right? Because we had to do the declaration. I think what people decided to do was put in their Hypertech or the program that they were involved in their old email, which they no longer have access to, and maybe that email's been switched off, or maybe there's finger troubles. We see a lot of that, people just a lot of finger troubles when they type in emails. Unfortunately, if you do not get assisted, it's nothing that we can do if you just can't give us the basic information. Many duplicate entries. We've had people submit the form 3-4 times. This makes confusion on which invoice they've paid or not paid, but we've cleared out most of that. And then interestingly enough, again, I've sent this out with the statements with everybody for those that have paid, asking to opt in for the newsletter. And this is for people, only those people that have contributed the $15, because we're going to be corresponding specifically only directly to you with pertinent information, not just the general public. And we still have 5,600 people plus minus that have not opted in but have paid. So please, if you're one of those people, please opt in so I can isolate that database, because what's going forward, all those people that are not participating, I'm just going to remove those databases and remove those invoices, and they will no longer get communication from us. So programs relating to the monies owed, So what you're going to be asked to do is essentially show proof of ownership. And this can be the screenshots, the emails, you can upload PDFs, JPEGs. We're going to have meetings. I will host meetings, show you, we'll go through the forms. I'm going to do pre-recordings to show you. It is very, very straightforward. We've actually had to simplify it even further because we want to make it as simple as possible. You want to have proof of account, and then you want supporting documentation for the amount claimed. You can't just say I'm owed $40,000 and there's no supporting information. Now, I understand that some people can't access their accounts, but that's when you got to look at your WhatsApps, your emails, any other communication that you had before that substantiates your account. You need to do the work to be able to prove. Remember, we are not validating this information. You are putting your best foot forward to be able to communicate with the authorities. Process of payouts, this was also one of the things that we wanted to rectify in this last week. So one of the issues is we have so many countries. Also, crypto was put into the system. So we have negotiated or confirmed that crypto will come out of the system. And again, this is not a guarantee. This is based on the successful outcome. And the payments will only be made in USDC and USDT only, and only the following 3 protocols will be used. That will be the Ethereum ECR protocol with USDC. That will be the USDT ECR20 protocol, and that will be the USDT Tron TRC20 protocol. We need to get that information now. When you upload your claim form, we're doing it all in one swoop. And you need to understand the difference between a custodial wallet and a non-custodial wallet. And I want to be crystal clear right now. I want to be clear. I'm going to sit on this point now. At no stage will I receive, handle, manage, deal, or have access to the funds that will be paid out. So should our claims be successful, at this stage, it has been agreed that those payments will be made via a Dubai exchange, acting as an escrow agent, nominated by the proceedings and acceptance of the relevant representative parties. So again, I want to be clear. Should we get a payout, I am not receiving the money. I'm a claimant just like you. I'm not doing any distribution. I will have my wallet addresses in the system like you will have your wallet addresses, and I will not receive any bulk funds. I am receiving only what's due to me. So at no stage will I receive, handle, manage, deal, or have access to the funds that will be paid out based on the success of our claims. It has been agreed that those payments will be made via a Dubai exchange, acting as an escrow agent nominated by the proceedings and acceptance of all relevant parties, which I'm a representative of those parties. So I want to make that point very clear. We're now in the final testing stages. Select people are testing the system as we speak. We picked up a couple of small little issues, capitals, etc. There's 1 or 2 things that I think I need to explain a little bit better. So I reckon the next 3 days or so, we should be finished. Again, I'm trying to emphasize that we are having a very simple system, and we're doing this as directed by Dubai, as they have access to the system as well. I will make an announcement confirming, and when we're ready, we'll start uploading, and then we'll start helping each other understand what to do. One of the things that I've implemented recently, and I think I'm going to do it again, is I'm going to put an out-of-office automated response on this email address, whereby you will get a response to complete a short survey of what you are asking, because we receive emails or people say that they've emailed us and then we don't have the email. And also we want to direct you in the right, some people are saying, what's this all about, for example. So I want to have a very short, it will take you 2-3 minutes, and that allows us to service you better and get to those questions. Otherwise, we'll be covering those issues when we do the presentations. One of the key things is, again, my heart goes out to those people that have been left behind or people that have not shared this information. again, there are other people doing other initiatives. I know there's something in the UK. I understand that there's lawyers that are now wanting to represent people in the UK. Please, I'm not saying do not participate in that. You're welcome to participate in anything you want to do. This is not compulsory. I have taken a specific path and made that path available for those that want to participate. So from my side, can you join? Well, at this stage, the answer is no, because we have to have a cut-off point, and I've extended that 2 or 3 times, and I do not want that to jeopardize the people that are in the system for what we have done. Again, Sam has been detained. We got the court hearings. We have different things moving and shaking. So what we will do is that we'll continue with the people that we got. If you do still want to join, there might be a slight window once I can see where everything is, and we've got responses from Dubai. But I want to focus on the people that have taken the time to put the information down, that have said that they want to participate. So if you are interested and you're only hearing about this now, I'm sorry that you're not able to do anything right now. But if you email askroryc@gmail.com, I'll put a waiting list there. There might be a small window, a small opportunity for you to participate, but I'm not guaranteeing that you can at all. So please don't get your expectations up. We're moving forward with the people that have committed. But if there's a small window, I will see if I can help you from that perspective. Regarding Sam Lee, where are we with regards to Sam Lee? Well, we know he's been arrested and detained in Dubai. He can't travel. This has been for some time. And again, whenever I've spoken with Sam Lee directly, publicly, and on social things, when we have been sharing with the different teams, Sam has always maintained his innocence. He said, for example, Garrett was fully responsible for the VidiLook encounter. Sam has positioned himself for saying what he believes is right. Again, it's not for you or me to decide. It's for the courts to decide, and you need to decide what you want to believe or don't believe. If you still think Sam is innocent and he's done nothing wrong, then that's fine. That's 100% your views that you can have. Just for the record, Garrett has been acquitted of all charges, and his travel ban has been lifted. So, this is the person that Sam Lee said was responsible for the VidiLook disaster. It seems now that is not the case. Also, just for your reference, Sam Lee's contact details that were always public, his cell number, he asked people to share it, or even myself to share it at stages if people had any questions. So there's the cell phone number, and you're welcome to phone it if you want to. Just to let you know that since the 8th of October, that phone has not been back on WhatsApp. So my guess is that you're just going to get a voice message and no response. This is why we're pursuing the way we are. So that's it from me. I hope that gives you a bit of an update from my side. We'll be communicating more. It is quite a big task. I think you can appreciate the type of task this is to put this all together. Things are moving all the time. But I really appreciate those people that have actually stood up for themselves. Those people have said, you know what, I'm tired of being abused. I'm tired of losing my funds or being lied to. We just want to get to the truth and the justice and the chance of getting our money back. So if that is the case and we do get it right, fantastic for all those that have participated. And for those that have chosen to move on, really most welcome. I have no hard feelings for anybody that has chosen to move on. And maybe it's a part of the healing process that they've gone through. But I wanted to make sure that we could stand up for those people that have really lost a lot and have needing some help, and also just to put this all to closure at the end of the day. I think, the one thing about these things, and this is maybe why some of the other leaders, and look, there are leaders in here that are supporting, they just don't want to be public. So I want to make that very clear. But there are other leaders or people that got in beginning and they made money. So for them, to say don't participate or don't get involved, well, they haven't lost anything. So it kind of suits them not to have more information out there, if that makes sense. For me, this is about the market in general. It's about the cryptocurrency market in general. It's about weeding out the problems. It's about getting things regulated properly and making sure that people don't get abused. I love this industry. I love the space. And I will not stand by to see some corporation or person actively target people that are in need and are prepared to even take $25 from a country where people are, have a very low income and run off with that money and weren't honest about things at the time. So let's see where it ends up. I'm excited to start now the uploading process. I'm excited to start to bring this to where it needs to go. Don't expect immediate results, but just know that we have contributed to change. And I look forward to hopefully in the near future, and that could be as early as 3 months, 2 months, maybe 6 months, that we have a settlement from the Hypertech group, and those people that are participating with this process will then successfully receive something back. So have a fantastic day and look out